Direct Debit Instruction, otherwise known as a DDI, is the authorization by a payer to their payment service provider or PSP for funds to be withdrawn from their account. The funds are authorized to be used to pay a specific service user. This is usually a business, but it can also be an individual. A direct debit collection cannot be initiated without a compliant and complete DDI, so it's important that the instruction complies with BACS guidelines and has accurate information. Direct debit details can be collected from the payer using a direct debit instruction in paper format. If the organisation is authorised to collect paperless instructions, then details can be taken over the phone, face-to-face or online by PC, tablet and mobile. Paperless DDIs must be lodged with the paying PSP using the ALDIS system or Automated Direct Debit Instruction Service. In this case, the original electronic DDI file or an image must be stored electronically. Paper DDIs can also be lodged electronically with the PSP, and this means that it would be up to the service user to store the paper instruction. If you are operating a non-ALDIS system with paper DDIs, then these are posted to the paying PSP, who will then set up the DDI against a customer's account. This can take up to 30 days from dispatch to successful payer setup, and the service user is advised to make a paper copy or scan it for electronic retention. A direct debit instruction should be retained as proof that the organisation is authorised to collect direct debits from the customer. They can be kept for the time that the contract exists, whether this is 1 year or 50 years. ALDIS service users may be asked to provide a copy of the payer's DDI by the paying PSP as part of periodic checks or in the event of an indemnity claim. Indemnity claims can arise when the payer disputes the direct debit collection under the protection of the direct debit guarantee. The direct debit guarantee is unlimited in terms of the time or amount, which essentially means that the payer can raise an indemnity claim and try to get the money that they have paid to the service user via direct debit back at any point, even if the direct debit is not live and their contract with the service user has ended. With this in mind, the storage of paper DDIs can be problematic. You may want to keep hold of the DDIs for a long time to ensure your company can counterclaim or challenge indemnity claims if necessary. Holding onto DDIs comes with its own storage implications if you have a high number of direct debit payers, as you will need quite a large dedicated space for these to be stored for a long period of time. Once you've decided upon where these should be stored, it would also be optimal to have a filing system in place, e.g. filed by date/year as well as alphabetically to locate people quicker and easier if a claim was to arise. Electronic storage is infinitely easier to manage, but the same considerations may be needed for your folder structure. If you're currently only accepting paper direct debit instructions and are non-ALDIS but are interested in migrating to the ALDIS service to minimise storage space and speed up the lodgement process, then get in touch with us today to discuss migrating.